Hello and welcome to our winter commercial carping vlog. Got up this morning, there was snow on the ground. We were wondering whether it was going to be a go or not, but as you can see, almost 2 hours in and we've saved a blank. So over the course of this vlog, we'll talk you through our winter tactics, how we look at locating them, how we fish for them, and we'll keep you updated.
What a result, and Mark's first carp of 2026. We were both extremely pleased to get off the mark within the first few hours. We knew from the start it wasn't going to be an easy trip, but that fish gave us the confidence to stick with it and keep working the swim. As you can see from the footage, the carp spooked after almost every cast. Thankfully they kept drifting back into the shallow water to soak up the sun, and this gave us a few opportunities. Our go-to rigs were Guru QM1 hooks in a size 14 or a 12. We pretty much use those year round. For the ground bait we kept things very simple, a blend of the Hinder's natural black mixed with a Tutti Frutti. 2 parts black to 1 part Tutti, and we just added a small amount of Tutti Frutti Betalin to the water before mixing. We finished this off with a few different hook baits, but we were testing some Tutti Wafters, some of the Tutti feed pellets and a few other flavours. Every now and again we walked round to the far side and fed a few of the Tutti Frutti 8.5mm pellets, and that seemed to keep those fish feeding.
Oh, right, Anders, she's gone, go, 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 go.
We might just rescue it yet.
You shake it off. Well, Mark's playing one. I'm not putting my tea down because it's too cold. I need a warm back up. Go on the Marco.
So, second fish of the session. It's taken another couple of hours as we suspected. It's been pretty cold after that snow. We're just coming up to midday. Sun's beaming down and they're getting into the shallower water. So this is another one on the hybrid feeders with a little wafter doing the business for us. We have tried some short zigs, but they haven't worked yet. So hybrid feeders are king. Cast into those features really tight, and even though the water's only 2 foot deep over there, as you'll see from some of our drone footage, they're moving around the edges. So again, as with all fishing, location and finding those carp is key. So we'll keep the bait going in and we hope we can get you some more.
Once again we stuck at it, working the swim and recasting every 25 minutes or so, and that persistence paid off yet again. The feeder produced another bite. From this clip you'll see me talking about the effort that went into catching my very first carp of 2026, but unfortunately you won't hear a word of it. Technical issue. Note to self, don't forget to turn on the mic. Hopefully the facial expression shows how grateful I was to catch that fish.
We're still holding on for that last fish, mate.
We are, we definitely are.
It's been freezing.
I don't think it's got much above zero all day. The landing nets have been frozen to the platform. There's still traces of the snow that fell overnight. And when we've been holding the fish up as well, they have been like solid blocks of ice. They are so cold.
Pretty much lost the movement in my fingers at one point.
So I think we've done pretty well to get any bites at all, really.
That's 4 bites. I know well, I shook one off, but better than a blank, mate.
Yeah, there's been no signs of fish moving, so there hasn't been much for us to go on today, really.
There's been a few others fishing and no joy for them either, so I think they all blanked. I didn't see any of them have anything.
No, so. But we've tried 3 different methods today. We've tried single hook baits, so pellets on a band, on a straight lead. We've had hybrid feeders, and we've done short zigs as well. And all of our bites, all 4 bites, have fallen to the hybrid feeders again today. So
we were saying earlier that the bread bombs were absolutely devastating a couple of winters back.
Yeah.
But they've let us down this trip.
there wasn't much to see this morning when we got here, but as we said earlier, in the shallows, when the sun did come up, the fish did start to move around in like 2 foot of water.
Yeah, it was really nice to see, but frustrating at the same time, because they just weren't really interested in feeding despite moving, you know, through quite quick. Like you said a couple of times, for, well, an hour at least, when the sun was out, they were sunbathing over there, mate.
They were. But that's winter fishing, isn't it? You know, we knew it was going to be tough today when we saw the forecast, woke up and there was snow on the ground. But the benefit of that is it's been a nice bright day, no rain for a change, so we haven't got soaked.
So we're normally dripping wet by now, just as we're about to lose a light.
But the light is dropping quickly now as well, so we've probably got 20 minutes if we're lucky.
Still time, there's still
There is
time.
still time.
We've had double takes in that amount of time, mate. Anything's possible on here.
It is. But it's been a good day, you know. The main thing this time of year really is not to blank.
100%. I know it's obviously got a few more fish in, and it's renowned for being heavily stocked, but you know, this time of the year, I think even these sorts of venues can be very, very tricky. Yeah, no, certainly not for the lack of trying today. Location, I don't think we really got anything wrong this time round. I know the rewards weren't there, but I'm going to put it down to temperature, Mark. It's
Temperature.
absolutely freezing, mate.
But it is, again, the way we've managed to get the fish is we've been casting really tight to overhanging trees. So,
Yeah.
you know, as we all know, the temperature underneath the trees is always a little bit warmer. So you have to use what you can in these things. We have tried the deeper water as well. We started off in some of the deeper water, but didn't even get any line bites.
No.
So again, it was just using what we know about this lake. And we have changed swims a couple of times today as well. So because it wasn't working where we were, we weren't getting any line bites, any sign of life. That could have just been that it was too cold this morning. But we thought, as there was an option of moving a swim, we'd pick up everything, move down the bank, and it worked out, because within half an hour of moving, we did have our first fish of the day. But we've just not been able to get them to get their heads down and feed, which not overly surprising. But we had a few. We've had a good day out.
Well, we've caught our first carp of 2026, mate.
We have.
That's pretty much all we could have hoped for on our first trip out, mate. So unless we get another one, I guess that's pretty much it for this trip.
It is.
Short and sweet, just like me. We will, hopefully catch you guys on another vlog. I'm not quite sure what we're doing yet. Mark, any ideas?
We've talked about piking.
The piking, perhaps.
Hiking on a canal, maybe.
Nice.
Or on a gravel pit, depends really what the weather does. But we're both desperate to get back to the river for the barbel, really, and chub. So
Yeah.
depending on what does, we did think about that today, but with the snow forecast, travelling an hour and a half down country lanes probably wasn't the one. So we thought we'd come here, and we haven't been disappointed. But yeah, next one, pike or barbel and chub, we will see.
Nice. Well, we should have something to report in the next week or so, and hopefully, you never know, there's still chance. About 10-15 minutes left, mate.
Yeah.
Catch you guys soon.
See you on the next one.